Back to the video question. I mean, yeah, I realize not everybody's going to ask permission to bring a camera in when they're doing stuff in court, but do you think there would be something that would have gotten out by now? Some video of someone succeeding with these kinds of theories in court, and I've never seen one. I've seen it tried a few times unsuccessfully.
Like I said, all I do is these are public court cases that I do. All you have to do is read the rulings that the cases were discharged, or like the folks up in Canada, they got their kids back, but I just wrote 2 sentences for them, and they got all 4 of their children back. This is the 1-year anniversary. They call me Uncle Karl. They just sent me a whole bunch of Christmas presents, and I just went to visit them for the 1-year anniversary. So how much video do you need to prove that this stuff works? You say 2 sentences. The next day, the Crown came. The lady just said, I was robbed of property. I require of you to restore property. That's all she said. The judge said, wait, we got 20 witnesses and 20 affidavits. Every child has their own attorney. Everybody had their own guardian ad litem. Everybody has their own foster care provider. You telling me that we shouldn't take into consideration what's in the best interest of the child? And she said, I require you to restore my property, and I don't care why the robber robbed me. I was robbed of property, and the whole thing was 2 sentences long. And the judge said, and the last thing the lady said was, I require you to restore my property, I mean now. And then the judge just said, court will be in recess. They went out to the lobby until about 5 o'clock. They said, go home. At 8:30, they said, come back at 8:30 tomorrow morning. The Crown met them in Queens Bench lobby in New Brunswick. They brought my piece of paper. It's 2 sentences long. Said, who wrote this? And she said, she did. He's like, okay, technically, who wrote it? It's like, yes, I can see it's a woman's handwriting, but who wrote this? Because everything I tell people to do, put it in writing. Don't use a machine to write the word of man. Man, you have to write out your own suit. You show that man is present in court. You take the time out, but you're too sloppy and lazy, most people, to take the time out and write your own suits by hand. Or make your own suit by hand. You want a machine-made suit. You write your suit out by hand. So when she came across the lobby, they said, who wrote this? She said she did. So technically fine. Who knew how to put these 2 sentences? Who did this? Because the Crown is, she said, scared poopless, but the Crown said was scared shitless. Who wrote this? Who knew how to do this? Who knew how to make this public building their courthouse? Who knew how to convert this venue into their court? Who knew how to do this?